Hello Aquarius and welcome to the Angel Cooperative channel. My name is Liza and I'm here to do your monthly tarot horoscope for the month of March 2020. And this is for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So please check out the other signs in your chart because those will also resonate with you because you're also connected to those energies as well. And let's see what we have coming in for Aquarius for March. Okay, what do we have for Aquarius? Okay, your first card is the Nine of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Judgment card, and the Two of Pentacles. And your overall energy for this month is the Page of Wands. Okay. I'm also going to pull further clarifications on the cards with the White Sage Tarot. Okay, we have the Sun, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Swords reversed. Okay, and your overall energy for this month is also the Six of Swords. Okay, so let me pull just a couple of runes as well for further clarification. We have the Moon, we have the Eye, and we have the Crossroads. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I see, wow, this is really a month that you're going to be seeing a lot of changes and a lot of action happening. It's beautiful because we have two major arcana here, the Temperance and the Judgment card in the middle. So I do feel there is a lot of things that are being guided to you or being given to you from the universe. It's not by chance, it's not by coincidence. These are things that are actually meant to come into play. So I love that. We also have the Page of Wands here, which is also about taking action. It could even be that, you know, there are others around you that are willing to help you move into a direction where things are going to be definitely going into a calmer place. We have the Six of Swords together with that. So it's also about movement. This is also about going into a place where things are definitely calmer. You're leaving things behind that have been very troubling. Also gaining mental clarity as well, because swords are also about clarity, but we also have the sense of action. So I do feel like there is movement going on here for you this month, but very positive movement forward. So I do feel like it's very good. It's just that you have to kind of keep yourself in a mindset where things are very a little bit more cup half full instead of cup half empty. So you have to really be looking at things that way. So instead of looking at things from a negative standpoint, look at things very positively, because I feel like things are definitely moving in a very good direction. We do have the Sun here, and that's why I feel this is very happy, feeling good about yourself, feeling very confident. We also have the Nine of Pentacles, which is also very similar energy. She's very confident. She's independent. She's somebody who works very hard, but she's also very abundant. She's attracting a lot of attention. People admire her. She's dressed beautifully, and like she's in this garden where she's, you know, enjoying the fruits of everything that she's worked so hard for. And I feel like that's your energy. There's a lot of this, like, where you have a lot to be thankful for, but you stand out and you're unique for who you are. And of course, with that, you're getting a lot of attention. The sun is here. It's shining on you. It's really illuminating you and making you really feel confident and feel good in your vitality of everything that you do, even in your health. And there's a lot of things that are going good for you as you start out the month. And I do feel like it's going to, you know, really set the pace for you to feel like you have the motivation to make a lot of changes in your life that are very positive. So with that, we have the Temperance card here and the Ace of Pentacles, which is also very promising energy. But the Temperance is also about having patience and having balance in your life. And it's also a very healing energy. So I feel like there are some things in your life that you're still healing from. You still have to have patience with yourself. Nothing ever works out in its favor right away. But I do feel like with the Ace of Pentacles, this is also promising of good things that are coming in. So, you know, Ace of Pentacles is very, it's solid. It's going to show you abundance. It's bringing in things that are going to be very good for you, for your life. It's going to be things that may even be money coming in. It could be even like things that are going to make you feel more stability, and not feel like you're, you know, questioning what your direction is. I do feel like this is more, but the things, you have to be a little bit patient with it. It is something that is more healing energy. So just understand that a lot of patience goes along with that, because we don't just heal overnight. It's like a healing process. So just understand that that's also what you're going through. We also have the moon here, which is also very much healing energy. But, you know, also you have to be mindful that sometimes the moon can be where your subconscious mind is and where your fears are. So not to be as fearful and not to be like maybe judging yourself or judging others. It's like you have to really understand and open yourself up a little bit more. Have patience. And also have like humility. I feel like that's also coming into play here. Whereas, you know, you don't want to always expect the best of the best. I feel like you have to understand that. You have to have humility. You have to understand that not everything works out perfect. It's like you can't have control over every outcome. So that's also coming into play here. We also have the Judgment card. So the Judgment is also about receiving and having good things coming into play. The Seven of Wands is also an energy of where it's almost like where you have to stand your ground a little bit, where you're going to have to be a little bit more defensive, or even more protective. I feel it's kind of like you're protecting your own right, or you're protecting those that you love. But the thing is that there are good things that are coming in, and it could be even you're saying, wow, it's about time that these things are happening, but you're still very guarded and protected, and protective of others, especially as, you know, things are changing around you. And I do feel like, you know, you're seeing a lot of the things that are happening. And also you see through a lot of situations. The eye is like the all-knowing eye. Like you see things for what they are. You see people for what they are. You see what their true intentions are. You're starting to really understand like what it is that is important. And also, you know, you're very protective in that sense too, because of that, which is, I think it's a good thing, because you're not like blind to it. I feel like your eyes are open and you're seeing the situations for what they are, or the people, or the whatever is coming into play, whatever is happening, like you understand it and you see it, and like your eyes are wide open to it. So it's not that you're naive or like, you know, not understanding it, or maybe like, you know, completely closed off. This is where you're kind of opening yourself up. So I do feel like it's good, and it's all coming through from this healing energy. So I do feel like it's going to be good, but you're still very protective. But I think the element of being protective is important here, because you have had your challenges in the past that, you know, where you know things that can turn the wrong way. So I feel like that's also where you're being that, having that protective energy, because you know you need to protect those you love around you, and you don't want to see anybody getting hurt or anybody getting affected in a negative way. So that's also really positive. We also have here the Two of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Swords reversed could even be where you're dealing with challenging, somebody who's challenging you. I don't know why I'm feeling, yeah, this is definitely causing a crossroads. This is, and where you're also having to like, you know, juggle something, where you're feeling like there is this little bit of imbalance here, where you're having to jump to make a decision pretty quickly. Because of it, and it's because of whatever this Knight of Swords reversed energy is coming in. It's that challenge element that's coming into play here. And of course, you know, Swords energy could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius. Well, you're Aquarius, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. that you could be dealing with. And this person could have maybe, they could be telling you something that is kind of setting you into this motion of trying to create this balance and like trying to find a way to fix something. So just something is coming into play where it's going to set you off balance just by a little bit, but it's going to help you figure out a new direction. So I feel like you're going to have to make some kind of a choice here. You might have to, you might be at a little bit of a crossroads where you're going to have to say, okay, which way do I go? Because I know in order to fix this, I need to go and, go in the right direction. And I need to make sure that I'm not like, setting myself back. And of course, I feel sometimes it's like a little bump in the road that sometimes it's like a little obstacle that we need to get over. And I feel like you're going to be able to handle it because Aquarius, you guys are pretty good at like having that energy to multitask and to really see into things. Like you're very intuitively like open to, allowing yourself to guide yourself. Especially because the eye is here too. So it's like you're really understanding like what it is that is important and knowing like whatever it is that you're juggling here, it's important that you're kind of creating that balance, but you're also setting yourself off into a direction that is important. Because, we do see the Six of Swords here as your overall energy. So this is definitely moving past something. So you're going to move past whatever this is that's going to be like that little obstacle or challenge that you're going to be dealing with by the end of the month. So I hope that, it's not going to be something that's too challenging, but I feel like you'll definitely have a handle on it. Let's also pull a card from the Whispers of Love. Let's see what we have coming in for Aquarius for the month of March. Okay, and this one is embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So this is all about sharing your love with others, but embracing like how you feel. And not be afraid to hold your emotions in. I feel like it's like allowing them to come out. And the more sometimes I know a lot of us, tend to push things down and hold them back and not show people how we feel. And I feel like this month it's like reminding you to be open to sharing how you feel with others. Even if it's something that is, pretty upsetting, you need to like connect with that and allow it to come to the surface, because by holding it in, it only makes it worse. So I feel like that is very important for you to hear for this month. Also, let's just pull a card from the Angel Power Wisdom cards. Aquarius for March. Okay. And we have a surprise is on the horizon. Expect a nice surprise. Wow. And, it's interesting because it could be this surprise, that this element at the end of the month, it could be a challenge, but maybe it's a good surprise. It's something that you're not expecting. And of course, maybe it's putting you into that place where you have to like try to figure out what it is that you have to do and make those choices. But I think it's going to be something that's good. It's a nice surprise. So it's something that's going to be good and it's going to be exciting for you, of course, and just to be open to receiving it. So that'll be exciting for you. And this is probably coming towards the end of the month, maybe into April. All right, let's also pull a last card for you from the Guidance Oracle. The Goddess Oracle. Did I say Guidance Oracle? The Goddess Guidance Oracle. Ugh, I'm all tongue-tied today. All right, let's see what we have for Aquarius. Okay, and we have Vesta, which is the home energy card. So your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So this could be where your relationships with those that you live with, in your family, not necessarily always in your home, but this could be in your family, like your very true connections that you have. And it could be maybe that a situation is working itself out. It's like a very healing energy. And I saw that already in some of the cards here as well. there is this healing energy that's coming into play for this month, and it's something that you will be handling, and it's going to be actually good. It's healthy. So just look at it as something that's very positive, and it's going to be good for everyone involved, not just for you, but for everyone. So definitely be mindful of that. All right. Well, Aquarius, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. Definitely like and also comment below. I'd love to hear your comments. And if you could please subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And also to share these videos with those that you know would benefit from them. All right. Well, have a wonderful month, Aquarius, and I will see you again next month. Take care. Bye.